It was St. Patrick's Day weekend, specifically March 15, 2017, when I brushed the shoulder of death. My father, wanting to partake in the Irish festivities, requested if I could drop him and his buddy off in downtown Syracuse as to not deal with the horrendous parking situation. It was at the destination when my dad passed the steering wheel to me. Not 5 minutes after becoming the driver, the once typical chilly day in March turned into a severe lake-effect snowstorm with sideways falling snow and blasts of cold wind. Maneuvering through the city and its drunken pedestrians was a task in and of its own, but eventually I managed to make it to the highway. As the snowfall grew thicker and the wind blew faster, my nervousness went through the roof. My back was as straight and stiff as a plank of wood, my eyes were glued to the moving obstacles in front of me, my palms slicking the steering wheel through the amount of sweat, and my heart was now pounding due to the mere thought of something going wrong. I squinted through the blinding whiteness at the road signs for confirmation when I had a stroke of terrifying realization. I was heading in the complete opposite direction of my saving destination. Finally, I had made it onto the right highway. The wind was back and blowing like it had never blown before. To add to the fear of the awful weather, traffic was picking up as the cars appeared to only be getting on the highway, never to exit. My view cycled from the speedometer to the other vehicles, to the exit signs, and back to the speedometer. In a desperate effort, I decided to attempt to quicken my commute by switching lanes and going around the more cautious and arguably smarter drivers. My confidence in my driving grew as I passed the drivers steadily. I clicked my signal on to merge back to the comfort of the right lane when out of nowhere Mother Nature decided to throw a rock in my chain. Through a combined effort of the nasty wind gusting my father's car to the right and an ever so carefully placed ice patch on the road, I drifted across all 3 lanes of Hell's Highway. Losing control of my wheels as the Cadillac turned almost 90 degrees, I jerked the steering wheel as best as I could as to prevent my demise. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, I managed to take back the reins. Hot tears stung my face from the fear of my body almost being left in a cold, mangled mess. Although despite my best efforts, the dreaded lake-effect snow wasn't done with me yet. Just when I thought I was in the clear, home sweet home, I was dealt another combination of an ice patch and a blast of intense wind, this time causing my back tires to hit the rumble strips of the highway. In the end, I managed to leave the highway without a scratch. Upon making it to the faithful roads of suburbia, I gracefully cruised home with the snow clearing up, the wind dying down, and my head on my shoulders. The horrors of lake-effect snow are not to be taken lightly. Ontario Lake has excellent qualities and opportunities, but it is not afraid to show its evil side. I'll never forget that terrible day. It crosses my mind anytime I'm in a similar situation.